Uh, Hello, everybody. Really sorry for the delay of the webinar. Have some miscommunication, but really happy that somebody still joined this webinar. And my name is Arturs. I'm from DHL Express, Latvia. I already have been doing these webinars previously, and also inviting my other colleagues from other countries so they tell us about their market and what is the specific thing they are doing there, and also customer behavior. In previous one, we had my colleague from France, Delphina, who told us about French market, and also I was presenting about e-commerce trends, and today I also will be presenting about e-commerce trends for additional topics. And for today's webinar, I have invited one of my colleagues from Spain, Nuno, who's gonna present to us about Spain market and also what Spanish people are searching for in e-commerce businesses. And yeah, before we start the webinar, we are gonna record this, and after each of our presentations, we have a Q&A session where you can ask some questions for me and for Nuno. And after the presentation, we will have the recording, and the recording we will share it to you through email. And I think, Nuno, you can start sharing your screen, and I will end my screen. So, yeah. Yeah.
Can you see my screen, Arturs?
Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it.
Okay. So can we start then?
Yeah. Yeah. We can start.
Okay. Good. Thanks for the presentation and for the invitation. I'm a colleague from Arturs from DHL, but in this case from Spain, Madrid. Hello, everyone. Hello from the south of Europe, from the sunny Madrid, 20 degrees at the moment. So still a good temperature, so we can still breathe at the moment. But we expect very hot in a few months. So, but thanks for the invitation. Today I will talk about a bit about the e-commerce market in Spain, and also a little bit about the logistics, let's say, platforms and structure that we have. So if you are interested to ship to Spain, so you have a better idea on the possibilities and everything on the logistic as well. So I think I will take about 30 to 40 minutes, and if you have any question, please feel free to put it in, to write in the chat or Q&A, and then we will go to the questions in the end. And if not, I mean, you can send me an email to me or Arturs in any time. We are happy to support you in any question you have in the Spanish market. So yes, so my name is Nuno, as already Arturs said, and so I will just start. And I have first, I like to use this quotation from Jack Ma, the previous CEO and founder of Alibaba Group, that I believe everyone you heard about him. And so he was a bit ambitious, I think, but still some part of this is true. He was saying that the globalization will bring benefits to all the small and medium companies, especially because of the internet and about the digitalization and specifically the e-commerce. And that's a bit true, because the e-commerce somehow facilitates the access to other markets and to to sell or to buy, to buy in other countries, it's a bit easier with e-commerce, especially B2C, of course, but also B2B e-commerce. He was saying that 80% of the companies will benefit from this globalization. Hopefully, this is true. Somehow we are seeing this also, at least in Spain. We see that many existing companies and new businesses are using e-commerce at the moment, and this is a good sign, of course. Also, he was saying that that most of the packages will, at the moment, most of the goods that are shipped in pallets will then be moved in small parcels. Sorry. So at the moment, we still have a lot of most of the goods are shipped in containers, in sea containers, and what we are seeing in the last few years, and with the COVID a bit more, is that the e-commerce penetration is increasing. So this kind of trend is, of course, is having more parcels in the market, more small parcels. No, so it's a bit exaggerated here. The sentence, he said that most of the world trade travels in containers, and it will be parcels in 2030. It's a bit too much, but this is changing. Of course, this is changing the way we buy, the way we sell, and of course, this behavior with the e-commerce is really increasing a lot. So the agenda for today, for this webinar, I have 4 topics. First, a small digital overview of the Spanish market. Okay, so you have a better idea on how big is the market, and in terms of also e-commerce. So also how the consumers buy here in Spain, what kind of goods they buy, how they search, and where they buy as well. So where are the main web pages, the main marketplaces. So if you are interested in selling to Spain, so you have an idea, you can have an idea on at least where, if you want to do, if you want to use a specific marketplace, or if you want to do advertising in some web pages or social networks. I will give you a quick overview on what are the main platforms for this. And then the point 3 and 4 is a bit more about transportation. Okay, so I will end explaining what is our structure here, DHL Express in Spain, how we can support the deliveries for in case you want to ship from Latvia to Spain, for example. So, we'll go with the first part. So with the Spanish market overview. So a big market. It's a big country, medium big country, Spain, one of the biggest in Europe, 47.5 million habitants. Most of these are Spanish people, but growing the immigration from Latin America. Basically, most of it is from Latin America, but also from other countries in Europe, Western Europe, Romania, Ukraine, countries like this. We have some inhabitants from these countries, but I would say main are coming from Colombia, from Chile, Peru, all these Latin American countries. They can sum up to 10 million around this, and the rest was Spanish people. Spain is also geographically a big country, divided in big regions. So Madrid capital, of course, you know, but also Barcelona is a big city. Barcelona and Madrid, the biggest cities. Then we have Valencia, is another big city. Then we have Malaga, Seville. Then we have Bilbao, so very important industrial area in the north, Basque Country. So and also we have some islands, you know, Balearic Islands with Mallorca, and also Canary Islands. So this is more or less the structure. There are different languages, official languages. Okay, so in Spain, of course, we speak Spanish as the main and official, the first and the main official language that is also used in many other countries. That actually Spanish is the big language in the world. So also Latin America countries, also in the US, the second language in the US. So yeah, it's used in many countries. The Spanish people, they speak, I would say, average English. So you can find a lot of people that don't speak very well English. So the Spanish is important. So if you want to sell to Spain, at least like the product descriptions, well, the web page, of course, the web page, or at least some, I would say, some the important parts of the description of the products. Also, the ads, the advertising you are using should be in Spanish. I would strongly recommend it. Credit cards are used for payment. That's no problem. Security, well, high level of security. Of course, as every country, there are some frauds, but still, this is standard. I would believe that this is, I'm not expert on the payment part, but I believe this is a standard one. So 47 million, a lot of people using mobiles. So the mobile penetration is higher than the number of inhabitants. So there is 58 million mobiles in use in Spain. So people have more than one mobile. In any case, mobile is used for everything, probably same as in these developed countries, main developed countries. So we use mobile for everything, for chatting, we use a lot the message, the social networks. We also use it for buying everything. We use it, of course, for email, for work, WhatsApp. Well, you will see it later. The main platforms that we use for social networks as well. The internet penetration is also very high, 95%. So, and 45 million of people have access to internet. And normally the internet is high speed, so fiber or other types of internet are accessible for everyone. And also, you see here, 85.6% of the population also uses or is active in social media. Mainly Facebook, Instagram are the main use. Then you will see some other ones. So I was saying about the languages. Other languages that are also used in Spain, apart from Spanish, there are some more local ones in Catalonia country or region, Catalan, the Basque country, Valencian for Valencia, and I think there is another one for also for the north part, for Galicia. So, but apart in any case, the Spanish is official language for all the regions. So the Spanish is understood by everyone. Right. Let's go on. So I was saying about social networks. So you can see here, if we consider WhatsApp as a social network, then it's the first one. It depends on how we consider it. If not, it's yes or not. But in any case, so here you have it. And then of Instagram and Facebook, the Meta social ones, and then Twitter, followed by TikTok, and then well, Telegram is also a messaging, same as WhatsApp, but then also LinkedIn, Pinterest, Skype, Snapchat, and so on. So the trend is Facebook is decreasing the usage. TikTok is increasing. I think that's the main trend at the moment. Facebook is so then it depends on the age. So if you are targeting younger people, let's say below 30 years old. So generation Z, or I think it's that one. So you should probably focus on more on TikTok. If you are focusing on more millennials, maybe Instagram or even Facebook. And if you are targeting older people, maybe Facebook is one. Twitter is more used for news, for commenting, and not such for entertainment. And also LinkedIn is a professional one. So it depends. If you are selling B2B, then LinkedIn is interesting in Spain. So there's a big penetration, 31%, as you can see. So the main top websites that are used in Spain, Google is the search engine, and the website more used than YouTube. And also there are some local web pages. The sports web page, which is also has a lot of visitors. So you can see there 32.4 per million per month. So it's Marca. Marca is a sports newspaper, in this case digital, the same as the number 6, as.com. So these two, the number 3 and number 6, these are sports. Then you have the number 14, is also sports, sport.es newspaper, digital. So this, for the number 14, the sport is more for Catalonia area. Marca is more national, and us also. Then you have more general news ones. So the number 11, number 17, so El País, El Mundo. These are the main newspapers, generic newspapers in Spain. So they are also good for publicity, for banners, for any kind of branded content in case you are looking for publicity. Then we will talk about, we've already talked about Facebook or Instagram, but we will talk about Amazon in a second. So so far, a little bit about the Spanish market, and now let's see about the e-commerce more specific. So the population that has access to internet, so 94%, from let's say the scope here is between 16 and 70 years old, so 33.8 million people. From the ones I talked before, it's a bit less. Of course, we are just talking about people that normally can buy on internet, from 16 to 70 years old. And from those, we have almost 25 million buyers. So 25 million persons that buy via internet. Okay, this is part of a study. You have there the source, EAB e-commerce. So in case you want more details, the study is available online. The version, there is a premium version and the basic version. The basic is free, it's a shorter one. Then you have a premium one, it's more complete. In any case, the shorter version is already about 100 pages, so it's shorter, but it's already very complete. So yeah, I recommend it. And if you want to have some more information about this, then you can have it. So 25 million buyers in Spain. So how much they spend? So so you see there the average basket case, or the average spend is around 69 euros for each purchase. So for each transaction, 69 euros. And with the COVID, there is a bit of an increase. So went up to 89, but now it's going to the normal situation. Still, in 2022, compared with previous COVID, so is higher. So this is growing, still growing from, let's say, let's exclude COVID 2020 and 2021. So we have an increase of €5 from 64 to 69 now. And I think it's a good average. So and the good news also is that this is growing. So compared with previous code. So what do the Spanish people buy? So they buy 85%. They buy physical products. Also buy 68% of these buyers. They also buy services. So you have like travel tickets, accommodations, restaurants, hairdressing, or even phone or internet services. And 52%, sorry, they buy digital content. So software, music, games, press. So you have there the description. Then now we are going more in detail to see what are the products buying. But so here you have let's say the overview. I believe if you are the DHL customer is because you have physical products, so you are in the first let's say scope. So and you will probably, because you probably need to ship something, so that's why you use DHL, I believe. So let's just as a resume, from the 25 million buyers, the 85% they buy physical products. So these are, and this is also interesting, these are the top e-commerce websites in Spain. Probably some you know because they are very international and global, like Amazon or like AliExpress. But some others are more local. So you have here all the list up to almost 30. So some of them you can use also. They have marketplaces, so they are open to brands or to other products. Some others are just physical shops or even some specific brands. No, but Amazon, by far the first one. Amazon in Spain, they have more than 20 warehouses in Spain, physical warehouses. So they are very, very, very big. They have their own local, inclusive local distribution for last mile inside the big cities. For example, inside Madrid, they do their own distribution. They have the Prime version. I don't know if you know this, if you have this in Latvia, but they have what they call Amazon Prime. It means that Amazon Prime, you have a subscription for 30, I think it's 35 euros per year. So the Spanish people can pay these 35 euros and you have free deliveries, free shipping during all the year, and in 24 hours delivery. So it's very aggressive promotion. They have a very good service. Of course, they also have their commissions. And so you can use, as a seller, you can use their own, the Amazon warehouses in Spain. So you can ship the product directly from Latvia if you want, or you can use their warehouses, okay? Of course, if you use the warehouses, you have to pay for the warehousing, but otherwise you just use the platform for selling and you can ship from Latvia or wherever you have the product. So then El Corte Inglés, it's a big shopping brand in Spain. It's a Spanish one. They have shopping malls all over Spain, very big, very famous. They have multi-category products. They sell a lot physically, but they sell a lot online, as you can see, number 2. Then you have AliExpress, also big marketplace, international, global brand. They have also warehouses in Spain, smaller than Amazon, but they are open also to sellers from other countries. So then other ones more. Also, you probably know eBay. You probably know Leroy Merlin or Leroy Merlin, MediaMarkt. Also, you know these are very big as well. Carrefour is multi-category. They sell everything from food to electronic products, clothes. The same, similar to El Corte Inglés, I would say, competition. Then you have furniture from IKEA or Leroy Merlin. They have also, well, you know the brand, I believe. So MediaMarkt is more technology. Decathlon, the sports. Lidl, the supermarkets, Booking for traveling, and then some other ones. So Fnac. I know that some of these, if you are, for example, if you are selling technology, I know that Fnac, for example, or MediaMarkt, they have also marketplaces. So they also sell products from other sellers, not only what from their products. So they have a web page where you can search whatever you want. If for example, if MediaMarkt, if they have the product, they ship themselves. If not, they will also present products from other sellers. So it can be interesting. There you have the categories here. No, Mano a Mano, it's more home and decoration. Zara is the Inditex group, so it's the fashion. Then Alcampo is supermarket. Shiny is the Chinese brand that is very aggressive also here in Spain and growing. Zalando, the fashion. Privalia, it's a marketplace with for fashion mainly. They have like private shopping. So they have this kind of shopping that the products are only available for a few days. This is the business model. So here you have the list. So in case you are interested in selling in some marketplaces, there are a lot available here, depending on the category or the products you are selling. So you might want to have a look and contact with them. And not the Amazon, as I say, is a big one, very big, but there are more opportunities outside Amazon. So not all e-commerce is Amazon, as we normally say here. So what are the main levers for shopping? So in Spain, the behavior, or let's say what makes people buy more can be the free delivery. So free delivery, it's very, let's say, people like the free deliveries in Spain, and as you can see, it's a very big lever. So also discounts, of course, next day delivery. Also important, the easy returns policy. So we can talk about this or whatever, or about the next day returns, we can support you on this. Also reviews from other customers, this is important. Fast, everything related to customer experience, fast, easy online checkout, loyalty, well, you can see all the details here. But yeah, so the logistics is important. The good delivery, free, fast delivery is important, and also the returns in case you are selling fashion, let's say clothes or shoes. You probably have, if you are already selling online, you already have the returns as part of your strategy. You know, normally the returns in Spain can go from this specific sector of fashion can go between 10 to 15% of the returns. Not as big probably as in Germany, but still it's around 10%. That's what our customers are saying. How do the customers or the consumers discover the products? So they normally use, of course, the word of mouth. It's very important. Recommendations from friends or family. Search engines, which basically is Google in Spain. 90% is Google. Bing is the second one, but nowhere near. advertising on television, websites, websites from online retail or brand or products, social media advertising, brochures, catalogs. So you have all the information here in case you are interested. So everything is important, of course, but depending on the budgets you can buy, or what you can buy more or less publicity, and depending on the product, probably it's easier or it's better one platform or another. Well, and we are not, let's say, we are not experts on this, on publicity, but if you want, we can recommend you some agencies if you are interested, some Spanish agencies that can help you with the advertising or with the marketing strategy or influencers or whatever. So there are a lot of agencies that have expertise in the Spanish market, that they run campaigns for brands, for smaller, for bigger brands. So I would recommend you, that can be a good recommendation to use the Spanish, or at least an agency that knows the Spanish market well, that can help you with translations, that can help you with all the adaptations, localizations, and so on. So in terms of transportation and delivery, so what we see here in Spain is the increasingly demand for urgent deliveries. This is basically driven by the Amazon Prime that I was mentioning before. Amazon Prime has a very high penetration. A lot of people buy using this method, and 24 hours delivery is becoming a standard. So all the other players, they also feel the pressure to have urgent deliveries in order to compete with Amazon. So yeah, there's an increased demand for this. Track and tracing, also real-time track and tracing with all this typical SMS or message saying that your package is on your way. You can track your parcel here, and in case you have any kind of change of plans, if you are not home or whatever, then you can easily change this delivery point or pickup point. I'll talk about this in a second. Pickup flexibility is very important. It's convenience. It's about not only delivering at home. So there is a huge increasing network of delivery points in Spain. These are normally stores, but also lockers. This is increasing, and the people is getting more and more used to go for a pickup, to pick up the package or whatever they bought in a store close to the house, close to home, close to work. So this is important. Also the returns. So the easier your returns policy or process is, the better. Also, of course, if you have free returns, also helps. And also another important topic and increasing importance is the sustainable solutions. So people want to know how much of CO2 emissions have this kind of activity. Also, if they can go for a pickup in a service point, it's better than for a home delivery because there is a less transportation. So this is also increasing in importance, and of course will also increase in the future. So I was talking about this flexibility of delivery and also the delivery points. Though in our case in DHL, we have a solution called on-demand delivery. I don't know if you use this already, but I'll just explain in a second. This is how it works. So whenever DHL receives a good, so goes to a warehouse and picks up the the package for transportation. At that same moment, we send an SMS to the receiver. Okay, so let's put an example from Latvia to Spain. So when the pickup is done in Latvia, in Riga, for example, though, so we automatically send an SMS to the destination, and they say, okay, your parcel is on your way, and he receives a link in case he wants to make any change in the delivery instructions. So at that moment, he can make a change. So, for example, if he wants, instead of a home delivery, he wants to make a neighbor, okay, deliver to my neighbor, or delivery or pick up in a service point, or delivery in another day, or delivery in a specific time frame. So delivery from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So the receiver can do this by his own, and automatically DHL will update the instructions to the couriers. Okay, so this is how basically it works, and it's very convenient, so it's very flexible, very free of charge, of course. It supports the delivery, it supports also the satisfaction both for the e-commerce, let's say, retailer, both for the receiver, for the buyer, and of course for DHL is also, we are also happy with this because we have less failed deliveries, of course, so it's good for everyone, and also includes the tracking. So in case the person don't do any kind of action, he doesn't change any instructions, so he can always use this link to see the tracking, to see where is my package. So the package is, so if he enters the link 8 o'clock in the morning, so he can see package is out for delivery. Okay, so he can see this information, and so this is also a tracking functionality, apart from what I said before, for changing instructions or changing delivery instructions as well. So important, in Spain we have DHL Express, we have plus 1,300 delivery points. So we have both service, what we call partner service points. These are co-branded stores. They normally can be different types of stores that are around the cities. And also we have our own local stores. We have, most of them, of course, are partner, are third-party stores, but these are very accessible stores in the city centers, close to the normally we have about, in the big cities, more maximum 10 minutes walking one of these stores. So, and these are available for delivery, but also for returns. So in case someone wants to do a return, so he can use one of these stores for the returns. In terms of sustainability, I was saying that more and more the buyers are interested in sustainability. So as we are saying, 50% of buyers are interested or very interested in an environmental friendly delivery method, and of course, so and even 20% of them, they are willing to pay more for a delivery, an environmental friendly delivery. So you must have this in mind. Sometimes the environmental or the green solutions are more expensive. We know this because you need investment, specifically in the logistics. So this is also important to have in mind. In case of DHL Express, we have the solution called Go Green. Go Green Plus is the recent launch we did. So in this case, this is a solution that we use sustainable aviation fuel. So if someone wants to buy these or to offer this to the e-commerce customers, so you can contract, let's say, this service, and it's about 18 to 20 cents per kilo of shipment. In this case, we will use sustainable aviation fuel. It means that we reduce about 90% of the emissions on the flight, because this is for air transportation, and it's the main, let's say, contamination transportation method that we have is the flights. So this is also interesting in case you want to make any differentiation, or in case you want to offer green solutions, you can offer this into your web page. And if the customer wants to have a green delivery, so this is interesting to know. So just to finalize, in case for the DHL Express in Spain, I want to give you more information about our structure here. So we have 3 international hubs in Barcelona, Madrid, in Vitoria, plus 5 gateways. So we have around 46 flights per day. So we have the international flights are arriving to these 3 main hubs. They are coming from Leipzig, from Malpensa, from Brussels, also from UK, and then there are domestic flights to transport the goods within the country. Then we have also operational service centers 42, and as I said, 1,300 stores, retail outlets or service points as we call it, 2,300 employees, and around 1,000 vehicles, and different certifications that we have here in Spain. Mostly focused on security. This is the TAPA, Transport Asset Protection Association. 10 of our more important stations or operational centers are certified with this certificate, which is quite important in terms of security for our customers, of course. So this is the structure. So as you say here in the black, you see the hubs, the Barcelona, Madrid, Vitoria. Barcelona has 2 flights inbound, 2 flights outbound. Madrid normally has 3. In peak season go to 4 or 5. Vitoria also has 2 or 3. And then we have in red, the gateways, which are the domestic flights that are connecting Vitoria to Valencia, Mallorca, Alicante, Seville, Lisbon, and Oporto, and Santiago also in the north. So this is our air operations flights, and in the morning and in the evening the flights go back. This is the way we can offer 24, 48, but mostly 24 hours delivery from Europe, both inbound or outbound, 48 hours in some areas, and also 72 hours in the rest of the world. But if you are shipping from Latvia to Spain, we will probably, depends if it's shipping to Madrid or South area, we'll go to Madrid, to Barcelona. If it's in the Catalonia area, or if it's other areas from Spain, we'll go through Vitoria. So here's how it works. So you can see here the main connections we have. As I said, Malpensa, we have Brussels, we have Cologne also. Well, this is a bit of a lot of lines here, but we are very well connected, and our connection to Latvia is I believe is through Leipzig. So so it will go from Latvia to Leipzig in Germany, and then from Germany to Spain. So we have 96% transit time compliance. So it means that we almost always comply with the transit time we promise, and almost everything is delivered in the morning in Spain. And also some investments we did. So we made big investments in Vitoria, and now we are starting to build a new hub in Barcelona, and to be ready for next year. And also we invested a lot, 93 million in the new hub in Madrid 3 or 4 years ago. And this is some of our main certifications and awards. Well, I'm not going to enter in detail, but let's say best workplaces is probably a very important one. So we are one of the most best work companies or companies to work for in Spain, which is also a very important recognition, because this is part of our excellent service we can offer to our customers. So our employees are happy to work in our company, and this is the first step for offering excellent service. Of course, if our employees are not happy, it's difficult to have a good service. And that's it, basically. Just as a resume. So it's important. Our main, let's say, our main strength from DHL and what we can offer you is our network. We are always doing investments for growing, so we are constantly investing, as you can see now in Barcelona, but all over the world, we are always investing in new facilities, new technology, new planes, sustainability, less contamination. So ODD, the on-demand delivery, I told you, we go everywhere. We have penetration, or we have presence all over the world. We are experts in customs as well, so we can support you in anything, in inbound, outbound, customs declaration, duties, and so on. Also, we are express. Our speed is our main strength. We can also support with IT integration. So if you are selling e-commerce, so you probably have a PrestaShop or WooCommerce or other kind of technology. We have all these modules available for any kind of integration you need. And of course, our brand is also very recognized all over the world. So it's also part of the confidence that using DHL is also good for or helps you selling more because of the confidence. So if DHL is delivering in Spain, is very well known. We have 52% of market share in Spain. So it's the delivery brand more famous, which is also a very good, it will support. Of course, if you are shipping with some company that no one knows, will probably generate some more questions. No, but with DHL, you don't have that problem in Spain. And that's it from my side. So thank you very much for your attention. I hope you find this interesting, and in case you have any questions, I'm happy to answer now or at any moment if you send us an email. So thanks a lot for your attention.
Yeah, if somebody has some questions, you can put down in the Q&A and we will try to answer it. If not, then no, thank you very much for your presentation.
No questions? Okay, so all clear?
Yeah, we are clear. We are clear today.
Okay, I hope it was clear.
Yeah, but thank you for your presentation. Yeah, it was really interesting for me. A lot of information, what you shown really goes with my previous presentation where I presented about the trends, and one of the trends was the m-commerce, and m-commerce is still and gonna be the future of basically the e-commerce, because a lot of people more use mobile phones than computers nowadays. And yeah, it's gonna be the future basically of the e-commerce, and the most main thing where customers will buy some stuff from the internet.
It's true, definitely.
True, definitely, yeah.
The m-commerce, social commerce as well. So yes, but on-commerce is big.
Yeah, true. All right, I will then start presenting my presentation. All right. So you can see it, yes? Yes. So today I also have prepared some topics about e-commerce trends for 2023. How I told you previously in my previous webinar, I already have some topics about m-commerce, social commerce, and also the subscription models. Also, Nuno talked about subscription. And today I added some more topics about this year's trends, and one of these topics are voice commerce. Voice commerce is not that popular here in Europe because it's still not just adjusted to local languages, and a lot of countries, like for example Spain, also when they are speaking, they mostly are speaking their local languages, and the technologies isn't that good yet with other languages than either like English. For example, in the UK and also for the United States, e-commerce is e-commerce is really popular there because it is very easy to use. And I really believe that voice commerce is one of the futures of the trends and also this year's trend, because if you have seen some of the movies, like maybe from Marvel, like Iron Man, if you had saw the first movie and the last movie, you can see the technologies have evolved, and basically the Iron Man, when he's making some of his suits, he's just basically telling the computer to do everything for him. And also with the voice commerce, a lot of people in UK and also in the United States, they don't just use it to buy things on the internet. They also use it to pay their bills, also use it for their smart homes, for example, to put on the lights or shut down the lights. And I really believe the people will be very comfortable by using the commerce in the future. And also I think a lot of you need to start to implement this in your own businesses to see how it works. And also there is like social statuses where people can be able to like write it down or go into internet. Maybe, yeah, they have some disability, and with the e-commerce you can really help them to be one with the community, and they can order something by using e-commerce. The next topic, I think for me, is also very interesting. It's a virtual and augmented realities in the e-commerce. What's the difference between virtual and augmented reality? Virtual reality is basically similar. It is very similar to real life. Like, for example, if you are living like me in Latvia and you want to go to Egypt, then you put down the goggles with virtual reality option that you put down, and now you can go to each country you want. Like for example, Egypt, that you can go to Egypt, and also by virtual you can really make any place you want. Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't see that the presentation was making in not that display. 1 minute.
Yes, you need to change the display
Yeah,
setting.
yeah. 1 minute. Yeah, now it's gonna be better.
Yes.
Yeah. Didn't see that coming. All right, and about augmented reality, it's basically putting some kind of object in real life. For example, if you need some kind of furniture in your house and you want to see how it looks, you can use the mobile phones, and through mobile phone you can really make this furniture and see how it looks in your apartment. For example, if you have some troubles choosing by using augmented reality, you can really can make a better choice by buying stuff on the internet. And also here I have gathered like 3 ways how can you use virtual and augmented reality. And the first one is by making a virtual store. I really like this idea because, for example, if your customer came from abroad and he went through your store and he maybe misses something and he can't find in your e-commerce store. And by using this virtual store, he can go through it and he can see it where that product was disabled, yeah. And he can find it much more easier. Also, what I like by virtual store that you can see the products, how they look in real life. If you are like buying something on the eBay and you forgot to, for example, didn't read the description of the product, then when it comes, it maybe came not that size that you were expecting it. But by making like a virtual store, you can really see how it looks in real life, and it really saves for the customer money and also saves time for you because they don't need to return it. And here I also have some video how it looks in real life, how somebody have made a virtual store. And I really suggest you maybe to try it out. It's really engaging for the customers to go through your store. They can see how it looks. And also if they are in the other countries and they come to the country where your store is placed, then they already know where to go and what to look. The second option is virtual try before you buy. This is the same example like putting a furniture in your apartment. If you are a designer and somebody from other countries want to try out your clothes, and when they're going through your e-commerce store and they really don't understand how it's gonna look on you, by making this like augmented reality that you can put it on you, it can really help them to choose what clothing they want to buy from you. And also, if they maybe don't want that, if they search for some clothing and they don't really understand, or they maybe don't like it till the end, that clothing, and with this virtual augmented reality, they trying them on, maybe that can make them choose also to buy from you more. And the last thing for this topic is live events. It's live shopping. It's very popular in China, where they basically ask some kind of influencer, or you can rather make it when you go through the store and show off all your products, and also you describe it for them. And also, like here in the video, you can see that how they are trying it on, and they describe it, what size it's from what material it's making. And this is a really, really good option how you can also engage with your customers and truly build that loyalty through kind of these live events. Also, I think you can really grow yourselves in your e-commerce businesses by just engaging with them more, and also just by helping them answering to their questions. It can really impact how they view your business. And yeah, you can see in the video that how they choose the products, what they want to display, and after it, they show throughout the, let's say, live video, and that the customers are commenting and they're asking for the size and buying through this live event. All right, and the last topic is, of course, like Nuno also told us about sustainability. For this generation, sustainability is gonna be one of the main things what they're gonna look for in the businesses when they are buying from you, because they really want to help the environment. They can really want to improve it, and this is one of the reasons why future is still gonna be very trending about sustainability. And for the e-commerce businesses, how you can implement sustainability is just thinking about what materials you are using by making your products, also from what in what you are packing it, from what material is the package, how much material you use. Is it recyclable? Is it reusable? Can the customer do something with it? Can you either use it for something else? Where you can put it, and if it's really friendly for the environment. And the third thing is what you are doing for the environment. For example, in DHL, also how Nunu in his presentation told you, each year in each country we go and plant trees. The second one is that we are changing our cars to electric cars, and also in this year we have bought a really friendly eco fuel for our airplanes. And also this year we have launched our first electric airplane, which is going to be tested this year, and we really hope it's going to be really successful. And the last thing is ethical practice. Ethical practice is basically how you present your business, not just only for your customers, but also for your employees. Here, I would say employees are the main thing, because it is all about how you are treating them. If they feel comfortable working in in their workplace, how emotional they feel, how physically they feel, and after this they are gonna take and talk about your business. If you are treating them badly, that they will talk about you badly. For example, for the families or their friends, or maybe somebody is asking how is working your company and they give a negative feedback, it can really spread it out. And otherwise, if it's positive, you can really can find maybe new employees, new customers, new partners who want to work with you. The second thing is, of course, is security. Security is very important in any of businesses. It's not just about employee safety or customer safety, it's also by how you plan and make your data safe so it didn't spread throughout the internet, and don't spread out internet about your employees, data about your employees and also your partners. It can really impact your reputation. And the last thing is about social status in your local cities, in your local countries, what you are doing to help them. For example, here in Latvia, we are making a charity tournaments in football where we engage with our customers. We invite them to play in it, and also with help with them, we gather some money and then we donate it to those children villages, so they can be able to buy some equipment or go do some sports. And these kind of events can really help your business by just being more popular, that you really care about the social statuses around you and really want to help those who aren't maybe that fortunate. So I really suggest you by trying and making some charity events or make some donations, and it can really impact your business and also maybe help you grow. All right, these are the trends for 2023 from my side. If somebody have any questions about each of the topics.